Just gotten back from work. It's a 38-degree day in Melbourne and we're shooting the first episode for On The Market. Buying a home is a big decision in itself and you may need some help. Today I'm going to discuss my top 10 tips for what to do if you're ready to buy a home. The first tip is arrange your finances, and it might sound like the most obvious thing to do, but I can't tell you the amount of people that I speak to that haven't gone and seen their bank or their broker to organise their finances and find out exactly how much can they spend. If you don't know how much you can spend, how are you going to start your research? So the number one tip for today, go and see your finance broker. If you'd like a good recommendation, Josh Bartlett from Loan Market, he's my broker as well, and he's the number one broker in Australia. He'll help you out. I believe they deal with 30 different lenders. Tip number 2, put a savings plan in place. If you're a first home buyer, this might be something that you might struggle with. My best tip over here is work out how much you need to save, how much deposit you're going to need, and work out a plan around how much you need to set aside each and every month to build up that deposit you need. A good tip, when I started saving, my wife and I, before we got married, we were putting aside $1,000 a month into our savings account, into a joint savings account we started. If we were ever short of money, instead of stopping putting money into that account, what we would do is we'd keep that habit going, put money into the account, but use that money from the savings account to buy whatever we needed to at that point. So do not break the habit. So once you decide what you need to put aside each month, stick to it, stay disciplined. And if you feel like you're tight on cash, don't stop that habit. Just use the money every now and then from the joint savings, but keep the habit going. Tip number 3, choose your suburb. Again, this might seem like the most obvious one, but you need to work out which suburbs you can afford and where you want to live. The easiest way to work out if you can afford the suburb or not is jump on Google. If you're looking for a suburb in a certain price range, just search median price for this suburb for houses or units. This will give you an indication of, say for example, $1 million might be the median house price for a particular suburb. That means most homes in that area are selling around that vicinity. This will give you a good guideline of if you can afford that suburb or not. Secondly, make a list of suburbs. Don't just choose 1 or 2, but perhaps choose 5 or 6. Open yourself up to a wide variety of suburbs. The next tip is sign up for online alerts. Realtor.com.au is a great way to start your search. Jump online, sign yourself up for alerts for the suburbs you've chosen, and as soon as these properties start coming on the market, you'll start receiving emails about them. The other thing you could do is also sign up for auction results for these suburbs of choice on realestateview.com.au, and every Saturday you'll be emailed auction results for each and every home that's sold in the area under the hammer. Great way to keep a gauge on the prices in the area. Next tip, make a short list of homes that you like, and of course go and do a drive-by. There's no point going to and buying a home unless you know the area really well. You want to know the streets, you want to know what's in the area, the cafes, the local shops and everything. Tip number 6, attend open homes and auctions in the area. The more open for inspections and the more auctions you go to, the better you will understand the market, the more idea you will have around what homes are selling for, how much competition there is, and how you need to set up a strategy for you to buy. Tip number 7, this is a really straightforward thing to do. When you find a property or a few properties that you like, just Google the address online. It'll tell you a few things. It may tell you if the property's had any sale history, when was the last time it was sold, land sizes, estimated property values and things like that. Tip number 8, do your due diligence. Check what's included with the sale. Look over the contract and the vendor statement. It might be a good tip to take the contracts and the vendor statement to a solicitor or conveyancer. They'll be able to run an eye over it just to make sure it's all clear and there is no issues that you're involving yourself into. Tip number 9, ask heaps of questions. One of the best ways to find out everything about the property is by asking questions to the real estate agent. You can ask things like, how long has the home been on the market? What sort of offers are they going to consider? Have they had any previous offers on the property? Anything that you can think of relating to the home. Things like, why are the owners selling? Would they look at offers prior to auction? Has anyone else carried out a building inspection? the more information you know about the home and the vendor's circumstances, the more leverage you are going to have during the negotiation. The last tip, place an offer or go to the auction. If you like a home, go to the auction, place an offer. Too many people get too technical about a home and they wait and the property gets sold. Work out a number at a price where you think you're comfortable in moving forward with the home. There is no home that's going to tick 100% of your boxes, but if it ticks a good number of boxes for you, go ahead and place an offer, even if it's below what the owners are asking for. Who knows, you might just get lucky. I hope you enjoyed the content we put in today's video. If you can think of anyone that might get some value out of it, please feel free to share this or tag your friends and family into this video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If there are any other topics that you can think of that you think I should make a video on, please mention them in the comment section below. I look forward to seeing you at the next video.